and that brings up what's going on with Captain America, because now with the reshoots, they're talking about this budget reaching 350 to 400 million
Yeah.
dollars,
which is insane.
so and that's without the marketing budget. So if they put a marketing budget of another $100 million to break even, Captain America has to make $500 million to break even. I think that's interesting in itself. The whole Anthony Mackie being set up for a failure. It's literally, they're literally doing the B Rabbit, talking right beforehand, and then like messing them up, and then we'll give them, hey, make the movie work. And he's gonna be sitting like, and then he hands the movie right back. And he never becomes Captain America. Forget it. Because they're doing it. This is what they're doing to him. And it's not good. And I don't appreciate it, because I think Anthony Mackie can carry a good movie, but it has to have a good script. And everyone is pretty upset about the script. They say that it's just not entertaining. It's not big enough.
Yeah.
And it seems epic, right? And that's a sad problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the trailers are making it look like it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
You know,
the trailers are good.
Yeah, like, you know, there were parts in it that kind of gave me Captain America Winter Soldier vibes, like that kind of scale.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. But also them spending this much money, I'm wondering if we all know they know what is being said about Marvel right now, that it's dead, they're over, no one cares about the MCU anymore, blah blah blah. I think they need a win with fans more than a win at the box office. You know, and especially if you're spending $500 million, you're not making that money back. You better make a damn good movie.
You have to you have to knock this out of orbit.
But do you plan it on this? Because the problem with Anthony Mackie being Captain America, not even the whole black thing is one thing, right? But in comics, he's only that for a little bit of time. So it's like you're literally putting all your eggs in a basket that didn't produce for a long time. So it's a hard thing, man. It's a hard thing to really be behind. And Slim Shady plotting on Anthony Mackie. I agree.
That's why I think they're going to eventually bring back what's his name? Steve Rogers.
Well,
yeah, maybe not even Chris Evans.
It won't be Chris Evans.
Steve Rogers. Yeah. You know, but you would need to at least do a satisfying story with Anthony Mackie as Captain America. Otherwise, like it's gonna look bad for everybody. You know?
See, but it should be that he does not want to be Captain America at the end of it. But they're setting him up. He has to be it, because he set him up as one of the leaders. Him, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man for this whole epic for Doomsday. So they're setting him up for it. So it has to be a good movie. That's why they're putting so much money into it, because if this fails, it hurts everything else. So you have to make sure it makes sense, and it has to be a good ending. And you have to believe him as Captain America.
Yeah, and if they were to do him like kind of like abandoning the Captain America mantle again, they'd have to do it in a pretty compelling way, because heck, that was the entire that was basically his entire story arc in Falcon and Winter Soldier. But only, I guess, if they were to do that, it would technically be in reverse.
But that's what his pretty much his story arc was as Captain America. Like he realized, once again, the idea of being a black man, no one would ever accept a black man as Captain America. That's literally what ended up coming out of it. And I don't know how you do anything but that.
Yeah. Like they said, it's a show that they won't accept a black Captain America. Said, I think it's going to be problematic.
Prophetic.
Prophetic. Sorry.
But that's the thing. That's what's supposed to be. But you can't do the show and the movie over the same issue.
Yeah.
That's where we like, okay, then this might become a problem. You can't say the same exact thing for both of them.
If they're doing this and they're already in this deep, do they just say F it? Like, we know Marvel can make money. Like, we know that. It's proven it could do it. We have to get back in these good graces So let's take a hit financially to make a good movie, a movie that the fans like. I don't know about want, but like, here's a Red Hulk. Here's we're gonna give you some cool graphics. Here's your new Captain America. We're gonna set up stuff in going forward in the near future ish. So it's like I can see them doing that because they know like the franchise can make money, so they have to get back into good graces. I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but I hope they see it.
Yeah,
guys,
kind of wonder.
The reshoots are scheduled through January.
That's wild.
Can you imagine that?
Before it's supposed to come out?
Exactly. They're talking about 3 or 4 weeks before it comes out. That's when they finish the reshoots.
But that's not unheard of with Marvel, because I think Taika, who else? There's a few directors that all said like, you work on a Marvel movie until the weekend it comes out.
Not reshoots. Reshoots is
not reshoots. Like you do edits and stuff like that. Reshoots is a little bit more comprehensive.